Alleged letter of comfort, which according to the minister, Mr. Joseph, he says it's a letter circulating in the media. I'm just, quoting him. And he seems to be brushing aside the fact that this is a serious matter for a couple of reasons. It commits the government, your government, to over $162 million. Also, there's a signature on that letter. And if that is the minister's signature, and if he didn't sign it, that means we're talking about forgery and so on. So it's a very, very serious matter. And I've heard the minister, and he's, in my opinion, basically, not, committing himself one way or the other to say whether this is genuine or not. So, as the Prime Minister, what do you have to say on this matter? Would you like to clear the air? Because in our opinion, in my opinion, I think Mr. Joseph has not really cleared the air on this particular issue, which is very, very serious.
So a couple of things. When I was asked about the question, first of all, I indicated that the projects that this letter was purporting to be funding are being done. The St. Jude's is being done funded by the Taiwanese, and also the police headquarters are also being funded either by Taiwanese or by NIC. Okay, so there is no other source of the monies.
I cannot verify where this letter came from. It bears my signature, as I see, of a picture of something on the internet. There's so much happening.
When I spoke to the minister, he's indicated that there is no letter that he has in his office with his signature that pertains to that.
Mr. Speaker, I am going to say again, I signed PAJOAH letter. I am going to say again, I signed PAJOAH letter. I signed PAJOAH letter. But I didn't sign for a vehicle that was belonging to the state. I signed PAJOAH letter.
The other issue that if this is not was not signed by the minister, I'm not saying that's what you're saying, but just in case it was not signed by the minister, aren't you concerned that this could be a serious breach of national security? This is somebody has fraudulently signed the minister's name on a document.
It won't be the first.
Even Andre Paul recognized the seriousness of this letter. He recognized it, and he said that Guy, up to today, has not admitted one way or the other. Guy simply said that the letter is circulating in the media. Now, Andre Paul is right. Guy never admitted, because on Rick Wayne he said he saw the letter bearing his signature, and he went on to explain how easy it is to get someone's signature on a document through the computer. He went on to explain, he went at lengths to explain that. Well, folks, I can tell you, Guy Joseph lied through his teeth. He lied. The truth is, PAJOAH used the letter, took the letter to a source in Trinidad, and attempted to raise the 62 million US. Yes, I lie. Mugamati? No me bashas no. No, makamati. PAJOAH would give the letter to someone, you all will see, to approach the bank, for $62 million on behalf of the St. Lucian government. Let us show the letter PAJOAH wrote to the Trinidadian agent. Good. Mr. Hazley Wong, Trinidad. You see, hold on. PAJOAH Limited. Mr. Maximus, what's his name? Maximilius Juarez. Okay. Telephone number. Dear Mr. Wong, kindly use this letter as confirmation from PAJOAH Limited in appointing you as our resource representative to source funding for the government of St. Lucia, yes, you heard right, to source funding for the government of St. Lucia for the following projects costing 62 million United States dollars. 1, St. Jude Hospital, and 2, street lighting. We take this opportunity to thank you for your assistance and wish you every success in your future endeavors. Signed, Maximilus Johannes. So PAJOAH, folks, is using the same letter that Guy said was circulated in the media and attempted to disassociate himself with. PAJOAH is using it to try and get the $62 million. Metansa, when the bank responded to the request for the $62 million by PAJOAH, rather than responding to PAJOAH, guess who they responded to directly? No, not me. My name is not Guy Joseph. The bank responded directly to Guy Joseph. The same Guy Joseph who said he saw the letter circulated in the media. I lie? I lie? Let me show you the response from the bank that was emailed to Guy Joseph. It was sent from Answer Merchant Bank of Trinidad and Tobago to no other than the Honorable Guy Joseph. Put the bank's email response to Guy Joseph for me, please. Answer Merchant Bank. The Honorable February last year, the Honorable Guy Joseph, the same Guy Joseph who said he saw the letter circulated in the media. The Honorable Guy Joseph, Minister for Economic Development, Housing, Urban Renewal, Transport and Civil Aviation, Finance Administrative Center, Point Seraphine Castries. Dear Honorable Minister Joseph, PAJOAH Limited. We mama. The same PAJOAH letter Guy did not know anything about. Answer Merchant Bank Limited is pleased to confirm its ability and willingness to assist our client, PAJOAH Limited, with financing to meet its funding needs associated with the LED street lighting project in St. Lucia. Whoa, yo. We confirm that we are currently undergoing the evaluation process, which is at an advanced stage with a due view to providing a risk-approved financing offer. Please note that this letter does not constitute a binding offer of financing, and it is issued in the strictest of confidence. Pale Richard Frederick Oliwa. Trigger of confidence, Egmo Viva. For discussion purposes only. A binding commitment to provide financing is subject to the completion of negotiations regarding the terms and conditions of the financing package as well as the due diligence on the project. Please do not hesitate to contact the undersigned. Gregory Hill, Managing Director of Answer Merchant Bank Limited, written directly to Guy Joseph. But first, when you want to talk about bombshell, come and visit me. Directly to Guy Joseph. I now want to hear the excuses. Because he answered neither here nor there. He saw it circulated in the media. And PAJOAH has a letter appointing a third party to source money on behalf of the government of this country, and the bank writes directly to Guy Joseph. Folks, I'm awaiting the rebuttal on this one. I am awaiting the rebuttal on this one. I await the rebuttal. How on earth, without parliamentary approval, can PAJOAH be given authority to source funding on behalf of the government and people of this country? How can PAJOAH appoint a third party to be there? What they said, the resource representative. The resource representative to source funding. What exactly is going on in this country, folks? When will this institutionalized corruption come to an end?
Ma pe personne pour faire crime ba. Si moi pour faire crime, n'a fait crime moi-même.